Give it up for Darnel!
Afternoon, everybody. You guys are a great looking crowd. I'm here. I'll be speaking to you guys today about leadership in software engineering, what it looks like, and also how to get there. So leadership, what does this mean? It means that things should be moving. More specifically, technology should be being delivered and people should be growing. Let me repeat that. Leadership means things should be moving. Technology should be getting shipped, it should be getting delivered, landing with those users successfully, hopefully, and people should be growing. A little bit about myself. Thank you very much, KG, for introducing me. Engineering manager at Spotify. I'm currently optimizing for family right now. Problem solver, and I also double as an advisor with a nonprofit in New York City, getting middle school age young women into tech. So essentially hydrating the pipeline more than 10 years ahead of time. All right, so more about leadership. Why do we care? Hard work does not mean value is being delivered. Distance versus displacement. Leadership, again, means we start here, we want to end here. And no, it doesn't work if you don't flay your arms that way. That's a must. So all these mounds and cycles, this is, again, start here, end here. All these mounds and cycles, this is what we're looking to exclude. These are working with our stakeholders, defining clarity, and also PRs, these different things that essentially have to be taken care of in order for us to get here. So what we're looking to do is productivity. Productivity doesn't mean moving faster, it really means removing obstacles that are in the way. And also, if anyone wants to know the formula for what leadership looks like in arithmetic form, this is it. Start, final. The delta between that is leadership. And now, here are some of my pillars in terms of how do we get there. So well-being for the individual, for teams, technical delivery, and then finally growth mindset. Growth mindset, how to bring individuals and teams from a worker mindset, I have to do this work, for them to be motivated and say, I want to do this work. Ingredients for productive teams. Technical skill, communication and partnership, achievement, recognition. These are things important for people, important for teams to continue this hard work. And emotions. Maybe people didn't think that was going to belong on a software engineering task list or ingredient list of what we need. For all types of work, when we have a leader with higher emotional intelligence, research shows teams are inspired 75% more of the time. Creativity is 20% higher. Burnout, 40% lower. Frustration, 50% higher. And finally, productivity, 30% higher. Again, we want to remove those roadblocks. This is what productivity, this is what everybody's after. So let's talk more, how do we unlock that? So emotions are present in everything that we do at work. They're powerful, and it's really critical to be emotionally intelligent. while you're working with people, your users, and your peers. And you need to earn the loyalty and enthusiasm of your team. Emotions can transfer person to person, person to team, and team to team. This works in positive and healthy environments. However, this also can be amplified in negative environments too. So we're talking a lot about emotions, a lot of soft skills, and what about results? If we're talking about feelings all day, who's doing the work? How do we get there? So this is really where I want to emphasize. It's really striking the balance of care and also candor. When I say care, I'm more emphasizing you want to care for that person's well-being, how they show up to work. Mistakes are allowed, but we want to reduce those, and those are learning lessons that hopefully we can amplify and create redundancy in our teams, documentation, and when we're talking about candor, I'm keeping people accountable. So this is where I optimize for folks' potential. I want you to be great. I want us as a team to be great. And what I do share with folks on my team is I say, I want you to know I have your back, not because I say that I do, but because of things that I do. So finally, let's talk about more so in terms of individuals. Individuals, what we have is a 70-20-10 learning model. How do we ramp up people to essentially bring on these skills? So 10% is going to be the didactic portion, the hard learning, the I read this, I can do this. 20% is social learning. Social learning as in you can shadow, you can create other embed opportunities to be on other teams for either project delivery type work. And then the 70% is actually doing the work. All right? Also what that looks like, creating a safe place. Celebrate regularly, engaging one-on-ones, always doing what you say, being humble, creating trusting relationships, being accessible, and generating a positive, healthy culture. And again, we want to go from worker mindset, I have to do this work, to what can be coined as a follower mindset. Again, more so bringing someone to, I want to do this work. And then going on to talk about teams a little bit. Similar things here. Managing accountability. And when we do that, we say, hey, we have all of our hard task trackers in place and our sprint ceremonies, things like this, but we want to optimize those for the individuals on the team. So, do we need a list of folks who are always on PRs? Do we need to optimize our task tracking? Do we need to bring in more stakeholders for our planning, et cetera? Really looking in and diving in terms of what the actual team needs. All right. Thank you very much. I'm Darnel Clayton, and that is what software engineering management can look like. Thank you very much.